This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
The red light is on.
Anything you say can and will be used against you.
In a court of podcasting.
I hope it does.
Dun dun.
You never know. Welcome everyone to the new Back to the Past podcast. My name is Kevin Harvell and I am joined by
Brad Whiteside
and
Justin Detjen.
And we would like to welcome you all to this new podcast venture that we decided to come up with, in which we're going to be talking about, just taking a little trip back in time to the time when the majority of us, and hopefully all of you listening, were like kids and finding things that you enjoyed, whether it's movies, music, cartoons, comics, toys. I don't know. I don't know where the show's going to go.
It's kind of an amalgamation of like this brainchild that Justin and I were sort of working on, and then you had come up with this grander idea of like doing just a whole podcast on it. We're like, ooh, that fits better. I like that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Let's have some fun.
Back to happier, simpler times.
Exactly. And I think, obviously nostalgia, retro, that's pretty popular stuff right now. The big video game retro boom right now with what Nintendo's done with their classic systems and,
Atari's just getting back into,
or
whoever owns it.
Which I guess the verdict is still out on that because
I
haven't heard anything about that since that Indiegogo campaign.
It went dark.
Yeah. It's like, that's not good.
Yeah, I've only seen a few videos and they didn't... They weren't even allowed to see a whole lot of it, but they couldn't even explain like what it would do or who it's even for.
Yeah. So,
well,
I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, this podcast, we're just going to probably start things off looking for an episode a month because, we're all kind of busy and, we want to make sure that we give everybody proper preparation so that whatever we're having an episode topic, we're not just like, yeah, I remember seeing that when I was like 5 and I haven't seen it since, or I haven't looked at my toys since I was, 10 and I don't know.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Rings true for a lot of the ideas and concepts that we have throughout the whole list that we kind of have here. I mean, we don't want to give away spoilers, but
yeah. Because we are going to be trying to do some audience participation, obviously, because we want to build a community. And we're going to be putting out different polls from time to time on our various social media platforms, primarily Facebook. That seems to be like the best place to do polls.
Well, that's like the one good thing about Facebook is those groups.
Yes.
Like that's the nice bright corner of the internet versus like the dark alley where you get shanked.
Yeah, those groups. Mm. Oh my God.
They can be pretty fun. Sometimes you want to steer clear of comments, but it's like, hey.
I mean, that's where I steal most of my memes from.
There you go.
Most people go to Tumblr. I go to Facebook groups.
Exactly. And Justin, if you already know him, you'll be like, yeah, I know your memes. And because he's got multiple, should we say online personalities?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm working on more.
No. Yeah. So Brad and I used to host a podcast called Tech Informist. I don't know. Some of you listening
possible you may have heard STL Tech Talk at some point.
Yeah, that means you've known us for a while.
Yeah.
The good old days.
You've done a podcast in the past, or is it one or more? Was it just the one?
Technically, it was two. We had Alan Smithy's Coffin with Sarah, and then
my wife.
Yeah. She kind of, I don't know if she dropped out or what, but it just
conflicts.
I don't know. So I was like, well, I'm paying for the putting it up and stuff, so I must keep doing stuff. So then I started doing like an offshoot of it, where I think it was called Alan Smithy's Coffin Double Feature.
Yeah,
and it was where I literally just drank some beer and then talked about a couple movies. It didn't go well.
Yeah. But, you got to start somewhere.
But, it was a thing.
It's not too different from what we're doing now.
Yeah, except I was about myself and talking to myself.
Yeah. Which can get a little awkward at times. It's like, all right, guys, this is what we're going to listen to. This is what we're going to learn about tonight.
Yeah, I did that a little too much.
Yeah. And, with the three of us, we kind of have an age range. I mean, I'm in my early 40s. Justin, how old are you?
34 now.
So about mid-30s, and then I'm just at early 30s. So, we're kind of hitting a good brush stroke of interesting, things that we'll be covering. Like, I'm sure there's something on here that I'm more connecting with than what you guys are, and vice versa.
Right. So, I mean, I know things like Aliens and Predator, that's more of your guys' passion. And because you guys are more into the whole sci-fi universe.
Definitely.
For sure.
We'll definitely throw in things like Doctor Who, which that to me, I guess I'm ashamed to admit I've never seen an episode of Doctor Who.
Well,
I
don't think of it
know
like
a lot
that.
of people like that.
Yeah, don't think of it like that.
Because not everybody likes
has
everything.
Kind of a bad stigma behind it, right? So you've got, and then there's two separate, we can go in depth on that, but there's two separate camps here, right? You've got
there's many camps.
The original, and then you've got the newer. But then with the newer, you've got two different directors.
You got a couple different camps in the newer, and
so don't feel too bad. We'll catch you up.
Yeah, we're going to be coming at a lot of these topics from a variety of perspectives.
Well, and in between each of these episodes, it may be us catching up on some of this stuff / doing our research. I mean, we kind of want to be a little informative, but also kind of have our own take and own personalities on it too, right?
Right. Because, I know for myself, a lot of times I don't get into shows until they've really had their run and they're out of the typical pop culture of the time.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same, but that's because I play more video games than I watch TV. So
yeah.
I just feel bad because if I start a new show from the beginning, it usually gets canceled by the end of the season.
I know.
So it's like I can't start watching until it's been on 3 or 4 years because it's like, oh, maybe it'll last.
Yeah, if I like a show, same with me and my wife, if we like a show, God, you got to watch out for that first season because they typically get canceled.
Firefly, Faulty Towers.
Faulty Towers won 2 seasons.
Oh, it did?
But they were 4 years apart.
Oh.
I'm like some of the ones there was one I think it's called Surviving Jack. I think it lasted 3 episodes. I was like, I love this. But then there was The Winner, lasted 6 episodes. Loved it. I don't know. I think I'm just cursed.
Yeah, it's rough. But this right now, what you're listening to is just kind of our short little origin, just to kind of introduce you a little bit to us and kind of what to expect with the podcast.
Yeah, speaking of origin, I'm pretty sure, again, if you're listening, you know Kevin and I. Kevin, you're at
Kevin Harvell on Twitter. And we'll have this in the little notes that you can also click on.
And I'm basically at Holy Shadows or Holy_Shadows, depending where you are on the internet.
Yeah.
Depending if they allow spaces or underscores. So that's where you can find me on basically all of the social medias. And then Justin?
That's a good question. I was sitting there thinking about it. I can't remember what my Twitter is.
It's like, which online personality would you like to use?
Well, the one that's probably the safest, at least for starters, since I can't think of my Twitter at the moment, is my one Instagram is Spooky of the Rush with underscores in between. Nice and long and confusing for people.
Yeah. We'll put...
Gotta make you work for that follow.
We'll link it.
Yeah.
Definitely link it. And with the show, you again, just search Facebook, Back to the Past Podcast. And if you go to Twitter and or Instagram, which I think most of the time, probably what we'll be posting to, I'm kind of thinking more of the Instagram. I seem to spend more time there.
I do too.
So I know I'll get you guys in so you can post and share things to that account as well. And that is going to be Back to Past Pod. Because, I think it's... Twitter, Twitter has the character limit in your username, so I can't get back to the past pod, and I can't get back to the past because, somebody's already got it, even though they're not using it. And then the same thing on Instagram. Back to the past pod.
Well, to be fair,
or back to the past person's not using it.
I didn't use Instagram till 2015, 2016, till that Holy Shadows became available magically, and I was like, oh my God. It was like Christmas Day.
Yeah. And
I kind of remember that.
And that's definitely where you're most active.
Yeah, I love to take pictures, even if I'm terrible at it.
All right. Take pictures, travel, stuff like that. Stick with us. You'll get to know us. Maybe love us. Maybe hate us. Maybe indifferent.
Love to hate us.
Maybe be as eccentric as we are.
Right. Yeah. We hope you love to listen, but if you also hate listen, that'll be good too, because that counts as a download.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And downloads will be good.
And share it with people who also don't like us, because there's just that many more people.
Yeah. This will not be a political show, so if you're looking for political discussion, yeah, you're in the wrong spot for that.
There's plenty parts of the internet for that.
Right, exactly.
We're looking for those nostalgic, fuzzy good feel things. So
Yeah, we're looking for good times.
Right.
Happier times.
Yeah, happier times when we were children, didn't have adulting responsibilities of house payment, bills, etc.
Anxieties.
See, the problem is, though, we used to play with all those things and enjoy all that stuff. Now we have somewhat of the money to buy that stuff.
What do you mean
we're
used
catching
to?
up.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we still do that. We play more games kind of now than, yeah.
No, I'm going to play with my old things from, what was 5? No, I'm kidding. They're not here.
Yeah. So we do hope you enjoy, and yeah, we're going to have a website coming soon. Hopefully by the time you hear this, maybe I can get that done.
/ album artwork / intro music / a few other things that we need to housekeeping on, but hey, it's a work in progress.
It's coming, yeah. So make sure to subscribe wherever you prefer to listen to podcasts, whether that's the Apple Podcast app, Google Play, Pocket Cast, Stitcher, Spotify. It'll be on Spotify too. Try to get it everywhere. That's what we like to do. It's podcasting. It's fun. Hopefully we can just entertain and inform you in some way, shape, or form. So unless anyone else has something to add, I'm going to close this out, and we hope that you go listen to episode 1, which you'll see the title of it when it's posted.
It'll be there.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. See you soon.
Delta Airlines just turned 100 and is already shaping the next century of flight with the Delta Sustainable Skies Lab. Here, they're building the future of flight. Think electric air taxis and next-gen aircraft aiming to cut fuel burn significantly. And this isn't just future talk. Today, their fleet of Boeing 737s have marine-like finlets designed to reshape airflow that reduces drag. The future of travel is more sustainable, and Delta's leading the way. Learn more at delta.com/sustainability.